Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Hasnan's Cricket World. Well, yesterday it was a clash of the table toppers New Zealand with along with the much spirited Afghan side, and it was expected that the Afghanistan, after beating England comprehensively, would be tuned up for today's game against a much stronger New Zealand side, but it wasn't to be. They won the toss and surprisingly elected to field first on a pitch which I think looked very good, very conducive to spin. But for some odd reason, they decided to bowl first and bat under lights, which was surprising to say the least, because because their bowling is their strength, and if they have put up a score of around 250 to 60, or the spinners would have come into play. But it was not to be, as although they bowled decently and had New Zealand at one stage at 110 for 4, but their combination of sloppy fielding and some poor bowling in the middle overs and the death overs as well allowed New Zealand to climb to 288 at the end. New Zealand, they were in a bit of the straits. They were challenged for the first time in this tournament at 110 for 4. They looked a little shaky, but in came Glenn Phillips, who, along with the star skipper Tom Latham, did a very impressive job and recovered New Zealand, and put up a decent partnership of 144, which bailed New Zealand out of trouble and got them to a very impressive score of 288. In particular, Glenn Phillips, who I think showed his credibilities with the bat, and he scored a very impressive 71, along with Tom Latham, who led from the front with a good gritty knock of 60 odd. And for Bangladesh, for Afghanistan, they were very sloppy in the field, dropping as many as 6 catches, and this was and also not these were not half chances. These were pretty easy ones, and they looked a lot complacent in the field as compared to their performance against England. They looked very shoddy today, and didn't look as if they were a team confident enough to take on New Zealand. But and when their turn came to bat, they just didn't get stitched together a partnership, and New Zealand, in a very comprehensive and efficient manner, skidded them up for just 139, which and they were never in the game, with only Rahmat Shah making 36 odd, and nobody really got going for Afghanistan. The bowling for the New Zealand was efficient as ever, as Lockie Ferguson and Mitchell Santner picking up 3 wickets each, and New Zealand have now gone on to top the table with 8 points, and are looking a very comprehensive unit so far, and comprehensive unit, and their bowling and batting is clicking at the right time. And if Kane Williamson returns from his injury, when he ever returns, this will be quite a boost for them. And their real strength now they've played out what would be called the weaker sides, like Bangladesh, and have beaten Bangladesh, Netherlands, and Afghanistan. Now they move on to play much stronger sides. Their next game is against India on Sunday, and that will show how much strength they have. They did beat England comprehensively. Let's see how they cope with the much better sides in the competition. So and today it's India taking on Bangladesh, and India are riding on a huge wave of confidence after thrashing Pakistan the other day. And Bangladesh, who despite winning against Afghanistan in their opening game, haven't looked really impressive in this tournament so far. They have been very shoddy in their calculation. Let's see if they can challenge India today, who are looking simply unstoppable. And if they win today, India, they will be joint table toppers with New Zealand, and then would be this would be a game to watch out for on Sunday, as to who takes the top of the table clash. And so we'll be back with some more highlights from some more analysis in the coming videos. Bye bye.